Hey, welcome back to Tom at Sales Made Easy. Here to make your sales a little easier. You know, all my years, one thing I want to talk about is your learning path. And I think it's something we all have, but we don't recognize. And that is you have a path for learning. It's always amazing. My job is to get up in front of salespeople and help them become better, not at selling, but better communicators. If you really think about it, it's about communicating, getting someone to be open with you and honest with you so that you can either help them or move on with your life. That's really what sales is about. It's not about trying to close somebody. But I always found it interesting. I could get in front of young 25-year-olds and have great stuff. And I could see most of them taking hard notes and other people just sitting back going on, checking their phone. And yet I can see the same thing with veterans that have been in sales for 20 years that are sitting there rolling their eyes going, what am I getting out of this? It's stupid. Then through the training, you'll see a bunch of them start taking notes and lights going off, but you see other people not. And it always bugged me. Those are the people that bugged me because I'm sitting there going, I'm trying to help you. And you're sitting there with a closed mind. So I always thought bad about that those people were wrong. But then I'm thinking back to myself and my learning path and the different paths I've taken and when I wanted to learn stuff, when things were open to me and I learned them. And I think this is important because if you understand yourself and you understand what excites you or right now what you need to learn and go learn it. Well, or maybe not need to learn, but want to learn. Or if you need to learn it, how do you make it fun for yourself? Something you want. How does it benefit you? And so what is your learning path? Where are you at? And I know this is a long-winded podcast, but I'll give you an example of myself. As a young salesperson entering into the printing world, I sold printing. And I was amazed and couldn't wait to learn everything I could learn about our industry, about printing, how 4 colors can make up all the colors of the rainbow, how you actually created and put ink on paper on little tiny dots. And they had to be perfect to create different colors. It was just phenomenal to me. And so I really was excited, and I took years to learn all about our company and how we did things. And then my learning path took a shift because now I knew a lot of that stuff, and I started learning about our industry. And my path shifted from learning about our stuff to the whole industry, and it grew. Now, some people I've seen veterans just know our stuff and that never change. They never follow their path. And so you got to follow your path. And so I went to the whole industry and go, well, what happens when we print pages of a book? What happens at the bookbinder? How does that work? And so I started learning that and got real excited about learning the whole industry and all the things we did. And of course, then I'm sitting there going, people are going to buy from me because I'm the smartest expert in the world. I know so much about our industry. I could walk into a person's printing company and they all did it the same. There's only 4 colors make up the color of the rainbow. Only 2 or 3 printing presses you can buy. I mean, it's all the process is the same. Yet every business owner I met said, we do it different here. I run a different company. We're different. And they were, for the most part, they were. But what's interesting is then my learning path had to shift to learn about people, to understand the psychology of people, which is really what Sandler is. It's really understanding people. But I got into DISC profiles, personality profiles. And then I started learning about parent, adult, child, transactional analysis. What makes people get into an adult mode or a child mode or parent mode? What makes me operate from those modalities? And I really got heavy into psychology and learning why people did what they did. And for many years and still learning that because everyone is different. So being able to read people, pick up cues from people. You know, people say all the time they're in a relationship business. I think that's such a crock. Because you know what, if someone gives you 5 quotes and then only gives you one of those quotes, one order out of all 5, then that's a terrible relationship. Wouldn't the relationship be better if someone said, look, I got 5 jobs, but I only want to give you this one. Just quote me one. Wouldn't that be a great relationship? So don't tell me you're in a relationship business if you do not understand people, right? But now my learning path has shifted again, and it's shifted. Well, now I was learning about people. I'm getting heavy into technology. Well, yes, I've agreed we go all ahead to learn technology as we go, but now it's getting heavier and heavier. Tools like the CRM, which I've been using CRM for 20 some years, but that has stepped up its game. Tools like Humanic that can tell me about a person before I even meet the person. Tools like AI. I have to study this and learn. My whole learning path is going. It's exciting me that my learning path has shifted again. And now I'm learning something totally new. And by the way, if you're not learning, forget it. It's over. You already built the coffin. Just hop in, because we are learning so much so quick in today's world. It's so important. So I challenge you. I really got to challenge you on where your learning path is. Because if you don't, you're probably bored. Maybe you're one of those crotchety old veterans. I don't need to learn anything. Leave me alone. Let me just make the money I'm making and let me retire. And that's fine if that's what you want. It's not exciting. I want to be excited when I hit 75 years old. I want to be excited when I hit 80 years old. So I'm watching my learning path. And what will I learn next? That's going to excite me and turn me on. Gotta tell you, if you're not doing that, technology's going to leave you behind. And by the way, so will I. See you next time.